part 2 of We Exist. So as I said, there are not a lot of people writing stories about mixed people, mixed superheroes, mixed characters in general don't get a lot of screen time or role. Alright, so Rae Dawn Chong and her brother, they had made appearances because Rae Dawn Chong and her brother are the son and daughter of Tommy Chong, who is like a third Chinese, where Cheech Marin is Mexican. The funny thing is, though, is that since Tommy Chong has, I think, a white mom, and Cheech Marin, he's all Mexican, but they're both systemically and biologically Asian because Mexico has a strong Native American population, and the only reason they speak Spanish is because Cortez conquered everything from Mexico down to South America, which is why most of those Native American tribes only speak Spanish. The Incans, the Mayans, the Aztecs, all of them are Native Americans, and all of them initially came out of Asia. So you have your history lesson. Now here's my question. Why in the blue hell, excuse me, Rock, I had to steal that from you, but why in the blue hell do we not have enough stories of people who are mixed? Why does someone have to play an all-black character or an all-white character, but can't be mixed? Can't go home to have a white daddy and a white mom like on Walking Tall? Why do we do this? Why? Because we exist, but y'all don't have stories for us. We live among you, not like the Highlander and them, but we live among you. We're right in your face on a daily basis, and there's no role for me to play. There's no role for me to be a superhero. There's no role for me to be an action star. There's no role for me because I can't have an Asian dad and a black mom. I can't have an Asian mom and a black dad. I can't have a full-blooded Cherokee mom and a white dad. I can't have any of that in my stories. We can't center my stories around my ethnicity. Why? What's the problem? Why can't we make movies for people like me to have action work? Because the writers don't seem to think that we exist. But The Rock exists. He's black and Samoan. He rarely has a black father or a Samoan mother in any of his films. I'm not attacking you, Rock. I'm just stating a fact because the only time he made a movie with his parents being mixed was in Walking Tall, which is one of my favorite movies. I'm asking Hollywood, why are there no more roles for mixed people outside of The Rock? Why is it that y'all don't have mixed people movies where we have a parent that is of this culture and a parent that is that culture? Cultures collide inside the house and we talk things out. Now, my family's a little bit different. I'm going to put this out here and I'm going to piss off everybody in my family because on both sides, and I'm the only one in my family on both sides that acknowledge our Native American heritage. I'm the only one. The rest of them, oh, well, we got Cherokee in us, and that's pretty much where it ends. We're more than just black. We have Cherokee in us. I'm the only one that systemically feel I'm more Cherokee than I am black. I feel that every day. I wake up feeling like I'm a Cherokee Indian. I go to bed feeling like I'm a Cherokee Indian. I know that I have black in me. There's no denying that. Look at my skin tone. But I also know that I have Cherokee and white in me. I never wake up feeling like a white man. Ever. I never really wake up feeling like a black man. Okay, sometimes I wake up feeling like a black man. But that's at 4 a.m. and that doesn't really count. Okay? Hopefully you guys got that. That was not a Deadpool moment. That was straight me all day. Sometimes I wake up feeling like a black man. Like I said, that's only at 4 a.m. If you're smart, you got that joke the first time I told it. If you're not smart, well, okay. Good luck with that. But here's the thing. We exist. We exist. We're in front of your faces. There are mulatto people who are lighter than me, and they don't have two-tone. They're just like up here. There are some that are even lighter. They're like my mom, and their premium blend can pass for white. But none of us are working. None of us are working in Hollywood. None of us are working where there are studios, unless we're behind the fucking scenes. So why do we not have movies about people like us? And I'm not talking about historical movies where your grandmother was a slave and she got raped by the master, and they had a white baby, so the baby looked white, so the man raised it as his own baby, and systemically he had all this white money and all that other shit. Yes, that has happened. Not in my family, but it has happened. It has been a historical fact that it has happened. That some slave masters raped their slaves and had white babies, so they kept the babies. They just kept it a secret. The wife knew, the children knew, but the kid knew. But as far as society, until his damn skin tone changed, he was one of their babies. When he went from being off-white to high yellow to brown, then they was like, yeah, we gotta disown this little fucker. His color done changed. He's no longer a white baby with a hellacious tan. He's totally black. And that does happen. All my nieces and nephews, for the most part, have come out brown or high yellow. Now, some of my nieces and nephews that are not biological nieces and nephews, they're actually my cousins biologically, have come out solid ass white. So being mixed, how the hell do we not have enough movies about us? We exist. It's not some myth. Mixed people do exist. We're here. Why do we not have movies about us? Because someone in Hollywood dropped the ball and no one's stepping on their toes to pick it up. No one's giving them stories about us because they don't know about us. They don't want to know about us. They don't care that we exist, so they don't make movies about us. And that is also why there aren't any mixed superheroes. And if there are mixed superheroes, they're not big time heroes. They're not like Batman. They're not like the Flash. They're not like the X-Men. And the main reason why I enjoyed the X-Men so much was because the X-Men had a mixed bag of heroes. Storm was from Egypt, but she was the only black female X-Man until Bishop came along, who was from the future, but he was all black, with hair like mine, long and curly. Then you had Danielle Moonstar, who was a Native American, Cheyenne to be exact. Then you had Kama, or Karma. She was from Vietnam. Shin Sang Man, or some shit like that. Then you had Magma, who was from South America. I forgot her name, but she was from South America. She was of a Native American tribe, but she was from South America. Then you have Roberto da Costa, who was Brazilian, who was still from South America. But unfortunately, his name was Sunspot, and he turned jet black. So yeah, he had super strength, but that was pretty much it. Then you had Samuel Guthrie, redneck country boy, who was not racist, but fought alongside people of different races. You have Renee St. Clair, who's from like England or Scotland or some shit like that. She turns to a fucking wolf. Then you go up a level to the X-Men, where you have Banshee from Ireland or Scotland, who screams like a motherfucker. And then you have John Proudstar, a.k.a. Thunderbird. Unfortunately, he died on his first fucking mission. Then you have Colossus, who's Russian. You have Wolverine, who's Canadian. You have Kitty Pryde, who's a white chick. You have Charles Xavier. You have Scott. You have Iceman. You have Jean Grey, and you have Angel. All those guys are white, but they all come from different regions of whiteness. All right, but none of them were mixed. I left off Havoc and Lauren Dane, a.k.a. Polaris, and Alex Summers. So, you have all these people, but the only black person in the whole group was Storm. But she isn't black because she's from fucking Egypt. Although Egyptians are from Africa, and Africa is a nation in which black people come from, they did not classify her as black. They classified her as an Egyptian goddess. All right? Hopefully they haven't retconned anything about Storm, but, I'm not one to gossip. Like I said, I haven't picked up a comic in like 10 years, whatever the hell 2010 was. It was like the last time I ever touched a comic. After that Onslaught fiasco, and after they flipped off my Guardians of the Galaxy, which didn't really have anybody black in there at all. They just had many different people, and if they weren't in their uniform, you never really seen them out of uniform. So that is what it is. But the whole thing is, they never have mixed superheroes that are big time superheroes. Alright? Not in the DC universe, not in the Marvel universe, and not in the Dark Horse universe. Not even in Harbinger, whatever the hell you want to call it. Not even in the Archie comics that also produced the Ninja Turtles. There were no mixed superheroes. Period. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs didn't even have a mixed superhero. And that was one of my favorite cartoons and comics. So, what do you do when you exist in the real world, but you don't exist in the superhero world? You do what I did. You start writing your own scripts. You start making your own movies, and pray like hell did you get success. So did that, no success. So what I really need is a Hollywood person to write a movie, cast me in it, and give me creative control over the parental part of the movie. So it's like, okay, so here's the story. We got this guy. He has an Asian daddy and a black mom. He stumbles into some trouble. So you start off in the family home. Hi, Mom, I'm going to school now. College kid, high school kid, whatever. Kisses his mom, kisses his dad. They kiss each other behind his back. They give a family hug. Out the door he goes, and then his adventure begins. That's all I'm asking. Why can't we have mixed parents? No. And then the adventure of his lifetime goes on, and when he comes home at the end of the movie, there's his parents. No. Ready to hug him, take care of his wounds, that kind of thing. Or, how about this? We have a guy who has a Asian mom and a black dad. His dad does some shady shit. Comes back to bite the family in the ass. They kill his mom. They kill his dad. And the people who are killing him is Chinese like his mom. So they kill her because whoever his dad pissed off was connected to the triads. So they fuck him up. Or if his mom's Japanese, you can have the Yakuza do it. You know, if his mom's Vietnam, you can have both Yakuza and the triad do it. And that way they both kill them, because I don't know the name of the Vietnamese gang. But anyway, you know, they can kill his mom, motivate the guy to go out. They fuck up his dad. His dad tells him the truth. So now he goes out and gets revenge for what they done to his mom. Then they come back and they kill his dad. So now he goes out and gets revenge for what they did to his dad. Why don't they make these movies? I need a job. Or, here's another one. We have a guy whose dad is like the chief of a Native American tribe, right? I'm the son who wants to go live in the real world because I had a white mom. And so my mom didn't want me because I was mixed and her parents were racist. And they didn't want her to have a baby with a Native American, but she had a baby with a Native American dude. And so she left me on the reservation. And I want to meet my mom's side of the family. So I Google her. And then I go find her, right? And when I get there, I find her to be like the most obnoxious, redneckish, hating people of color person that ever was. And then I'm like, reality check. I'm your son. And she says, that doesn't change the fact that I was raised to hate people. Your father and I was a one-night stand. When I gave him to you, it was so that I would never see you again. And I never want to look at your ugly ass face because you're not my child. You're just a baby I gave birth to that I shouldn't have. You know, some kind of dramatic shit like that. Why do we not have these? Because you people in Hollywood don't know people like me. You're also not giving writers that are mixed jobs. You're also not making movies for people like me to show you guys that we exist. So that ends this video because I really got to go jump in the shower and use the bathroom really, really bad. So I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. And one more time, I do feel like a black man at 4 a.m. Be seeing you.